Okay, we're watching this while I eat. Stay mad.
I always say this to you guys at some point, I'm going to hit the stop streaming button forever. But I promise it won't be today, and it won't be tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. It's weird to say, but the hardest decision I ever made was picking between YouTube and Twitch. It doesn't seem like it should be. Feels like there should have been harder things. There's like breakups. I had to choose what college I went to, what job I had, where I moved. Those were scary too, but this feels like I'm giving up the most. Because Twitch means a lot to me. I love Twitch. I really do. And before anyone just thinks that the reason I left was because of money, let me sit you down. And let me tell you exactly what happened. You see, my partner contract with Twitch ended in November. It actually ended right around when I was in Italy. And during those times, I was talking to Twitch and I was talking to YouTube, as you do. And originally, I was like, I'm just going to chat with YouTube to leverage the deal, to buff my Twitch deal, and then stay with Twitch. Because I'm a Twitch guy. There are people out there who think of Twitch and they think of me. When I think of my own identity, I think of Twitch. And then I started chatting. And the more I did, the more I realized that YouTube made more sense for me. Like, I love streaming. But what actually makes me the happiest is just making dope shit. Making things that I think are cool. And hopefully some other people out there think they're cool too. Things like Mogul Money. Things like the Christmas album. You know? The kickball tournament. Any of these ideas that take a lot more time and effort than just booting up stream and reacting to something or playing Super Auto Pets or whatever is what makes me happy and I'm proud of. And if I stayed with Twitch, I can't get into the specifics, but the way the deal was structured is I would have to be grinding hours. Again, I can't get into the details. But YouTube offered me more money than Twitch. I'll just say straight up, they offered me more money. And both platforms had me streaming the same amount of hours. That was the original deal. And even then, with the same amount of money, I talked to every single person I knew. My mom, I talked to like all the creators I respect. I talked to Mizkif for advice. Mizkif, I was like, hey, can you give me advice, Mizzy? And he's like, what the hell are you talking to me for? I don't know. I called up old friends. I called up Bobby Scar. I talked to everyone I knew because I was at a loss. But I ended up deciding to go with Twitch, which might seem backwards after the news, after what you've probably seen, because that's not what reality is now. And after I decided, the main decision maker, I didn't know what to do after talking to all those people. So I did what I normally do. I flipped a coin. I even recorded the entire thing. I basically made the biggest decision of my life for a content coin flip. Heads, I go to YouTube. Tails, I stay on Twitch. Now, surprisingly, you might have noticed that it landed on Twitch. Yet this is not the news story that came out today. Ludwig re-signed with Twitch. That's kind of not that exciting. And that's because right after the coin flip, I felt a wave of relief, which made me think it was the right decision. And so I was happy with it, and I went to the guys at YouTube, and I said, look, I want to hop on a call with you guys because I respect you. I think you guys are doing cool things at YouTube. I really do think that, but I'm going with Twitch. And they fought for me. And I realized in that moment that even though I've been with Twitch for 3+ years, even though people call me the golden boy of Twitch, I've never felt like the golden boy of Twitch. I've never felt particularly loved by Twitch. I love Twitch, but it hasn't been a two-way street. You know, it sounds so selfish, right? Like, I'm making a shit ton of money. A lot of people, I have a lot of fans. Everything's going well. But I feel like a whiny 8-year-old child who just wants some approval from a parent. And I never got that. I never got reached out to after the subathon. Not even like a, hey, you made us the most money anyone has ever made us in a month. Thanks. And none of that. I never got anything. But I love the culture of Twitch. But YouTube, they gave me something.
Okay, real quick. I should have drank first, sorry. I think Toast said something similar. Now, obviously, streaming is different and everybody jerks off everybody now, blah, 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 blah. This was the same reason why I went to Owned. When I was on Twitch back then, I think it was like 3 or 4 CPM or something. And I think Owned was offering like 10 CPM. They were offering like a $20,000 cash signing bonus. Now, I didn't realize at the time that I was still undervalued. But Owned came out with a massive fucking contract. And after they did that, and I communicated with Twitch started to try to match it. But all I was thinking is like, wait a second. If I was actually valued like this much more, why did it take somebody else coming in offering me this for you guys to start to bump this up a little bit? Like, the fuck? That felt weird. By the end of negotiations, they were close to matching what Owned was offering. But I was like, at that point, like, Jesus, I don't know. I feel like I've just been taken for a ride. So fuck it. So I understand the things, but everybody made fun of me at the time. Fuck you guys. That's all I want to say. That's always a big fuck you to all of you out there, okay?
When I came back, it was like some insane accidental negotiation tactic. They allowed me to stream way less hours a month. And that maybe you're thinking, are you just trying to, rest, invest, as they say, basically do less work and get more money. But it gives me more time to do cool shit that I'm super excited about. It gives me more time to work on the yard, make a new Mogul Money show that I can actually do every single week. And I don't have to go live trying to fill hours so I can make enough money so I can do these cooler ideas. I want to make the biggest Smash tournament in the world, and I'm going to in 2022. I want to have the biggest prize pool, the most entrants ever for Melee and Ultimate. I want to do that. But this is going to cost me probably $1 million. And I was thinking of ways to make $1 million so that I could spend $1 million without it being done. I was thinking about doing another subathon. I was thinking about doing like a subathon in person, some expansion on the idea when I decided to go with Twitch because I needed more money to be able to do a cool idea like that. I was like, why am I giving up a month of my life? And so I went to Twitch and I did the same thing that I did with YouTube. I said, hey, I decided on YouTube. What do you think? And no disrespect to the guys I talked to or Twitch as a whole. The guys who I talked to don't get to decide everything.
Didn't give a fuck. That's what Twitch is, man.
Twitch is a giant multi-thousand employee company. There's 18 pipelines things have to go through before they can get done. You have an idea, it won't be executed for 10 months, and it will look nothing like what you originally thought. I know all this. But it still fucking hurt when they said, we wish you the best. And so although I love Twitch, and I always thought of myself as a Twitch guy, they're not going to help me make the shit I want to make. I don't feel especially liked, respected, wanted. And I also don't want to do something because it's comfortable. The main thing holding me back from YouTube was fear. YouTube's not Facebook, no offense. It's not Mixer. It's fucking YouTube. It's like the biggest website in the world for posting content. But it's scary. And I made a pros and cons list. And the one con I had for YouTube is that I'd feel alone. And I'm still scared of that.
Wait, why would he feel alone? It's not like he's banned on Twitch. You can still collaborate and do everything else, right?
But it's crazy not to do something just because you're scared. Everything else makes it seem like the right decision. And so if it takes a coin flip in an insane negotiation tactic for me to stop being a pussy, then so be it. I don't know if this will be cohesive. I'm recording this right after my last ever Twitch stream. And now I'm a YouTube gaming streamer. And I don't even play video games. I don't think they know about that yet, but let's just keep that a secret. I've worked really hard, by the way, if you guys haven't heard, with Otto. We made an extension together that's just trying to make the experience on YouTube better. So all those subs that you had on Twitch are now combined with subs on YouTube, the memberships. The name you have, you can now change it to your Twitch name if you want. The emotes will be exactly like Twitch emotes. I just want to make...
That's something. I wonder if he cleared that with Twitch, because there's no way you wouldn't be able to use first-party Twitch emotes like LOL or whatever they have on the website. Maybe other streamer emotes, because I don't think Twitch gets the copyright to those, but the exclusive copyright to those.
Make it as seamless as possible, because I don't want to lose chat along the way. That's the reason I like streaming. I lose chat, I lose the love I have for streaming.
Wait, real quick. To be fair to Lud, he's combining chats, not creating a third chat. It's a different thing. No, you have to create a new chat. You can't just combine chats. There's going to be some way that it's... Unless Cake knows a different way to do it. The two ways that I can think of is, one, you just OAuth from YouTube or Twitch, and then you have one new chat that you can use. Or a second one might be if you find a way to reflect or mirror the chat from one to the other, and then you have like a... like what Restream.io does. But you'd still have to log into something unique to do that, I think, right? In some way, I think you're always creating a third chat. You can't just combine two things, I don't think. Wait, did I say Reflect or Restream? The Restream.io, whatever?
And I promise that extension will only get better. So if you guys haven't already, check it out. It's honestly worth your while. Otto put a lot of time into it. We're going to start adding some cool features like channel points. But it'll be our own custom channel points. So I'll be able to scale the economy because we'll have the whole back end to ourselves. Unbanned forms coming and included in the overall package. There's also things I haven't talked about, some secrets and surprises. Maybe you guys will find out. But I can promise you one thing. I've been streaming for about 4 years part-time, almost 4 years full-time. And I said I'd only stream 5. I'm sorry to say I'm scamming you one more time. I'll be here for at least 6. Anyway, boys, I hope you understand a little bit more. Hopefully you respect the decision. And hopefully you come to hang out on YouTube Gaming. I've always been like a streamer and a YouTuber. Not a lot of streamers can say the same. And that's always going to be the same case. I'm still going to be a streamer. And I'm still going to be a YouTuber. And I'm going to try to make even cooler shit this year. Thanks for watching as always, boys. And hopefully I see you in the streams.
Nice. More big streamers moving over to YouTube is good. Please, God. Meanwhile, at Twitch.